The Vendors section in Channel 99 is the perfect starting point to analyze the performance of all your marketing vendors and offline channels. To go to the Vendors section, click the Vendors icon in the main left side navigation menu. Starting at the top of the Vendors page, you have your AI assistant, which can help with any question you may have or recommendations on vendor improvements, campaigns pixels, or any other analysis-based recommendations you would like an opinion on. Give it a try with your own organization's data to experience how it can help. Let's review the controls and options you have to customize your view of the Vendors page. You have the standard date selector along with the audience selection and sharing options, which allows you to set recurring report deliveries or goal notifications to yourself or others as long as they're registered users of Channel 99. Note that the audience selected will change many of the metrics and the vendor scoring at the bottom of the screen, as it's our mission to bring the most beneficial analysis to you on the audience you care most about, not just any anonymous user on your site. Moving down to the primary metrics, you will be able to view your total visits, selected audience visits, engaged companies within the audience selected, pipeline influence, and closed-won influence data. All top metrics are shown with an indicator of the previous time period's performance and percentage of change. For the selected audience visits and engaged companies, this will be set to the default platform audience, or TAM, whichever you have chosen as the default audience on your settings page. Moving down to the Visit by Vendor table, you have your Options menu where you can choose Advanced Filtering or the Metrics Selection tab, which is used to add, remove, or rearrange the metrics you would like to measure. You can also use this window to examine the definitions of each metric by clicking the info icon to the right of each metric name. Let's move down the page now to non-digital channels and vendor scoring. Scrolling down, you'll see non-digital events and fit scoring. Non-digital events are imported from your CRM data and are represented by the type you've chosen in the settings page of Channel 99. You can also view leads, webinars, and any other non-digital events you are capturing within the campaign's object in Salesforce or HubSpot. One very unique metric to Channel 99 within non-digital events is the view-through visits we attribute when your website is visited directly after one of the non-digital events occurs, like if a prospect attends a dinner or webinar, then visits your website to continue their buying journey. This introduces a new way to connect offline channels with online activity. Finally, we have the Channel 99 Fit Score, which is a powerful tool in simplifying and weighting multiple inputs in order to find what vendors are working best for each audience you choose. Don't be surprised if each audience has a drastically different combination of high-performing vendors, as vendor and audience fit can be quite unique to the audience makeup. You'll see the audience name represented to the right of the Fit Score title, along with how many companies are within the audience. To choose a different audience, go to the top of the page and select an existing one from the upper right drop-down menu, or go to the Audiences section and create a new audience. Now that we've looked into the vendors stacked together, let's look at the details of a single vendor by clicking the vendor name on the Visits by Vendor table. The Vendor Details page will contain many of the same metrics as the main Vendors section, but with more visualizations and detail. This page will highlight the top primary metrics with the visit trends below. This table includes the ability to toggle between raw visits and percent of total visits for each time segment. This allows a better view of efficiency no matter how large visit fluctuations are over time. You also have the ability to turn off and on data elements by deactivating them in the legend on the chart, so you can focus on the data types you would like. Moving down the page, you can see your return on marketing spend, starting with the industry average benchmark for that channel, your company's channel average, and the specific vendor's return on marketing spend for this time period. This will give you an idea of how this vendor stacks up against others you use within the channel and how you compare to other organizations using similar channels. To the right of this chart is the distribution of visits by visit type. This includes the audience segment you're interested in, other companies, and bot traffic. This overview gives you an idea of visit efficiency, which is calculated by audience visits divided by total visits as a percentage throughout the platform. Note that TAM is the default audience, but this will change based on what you choose in the audience selector at the top of the page. Finally, at the bottom of the page, you'll find the campaigns included in this vendor. If no campaigns are listed here, it's likely that you don't have the vendor integrated with Channel 99, which can be updated under Settings and Integrations. Or this may be a vendor that doesn't have campaigns like direct traffic or organic sources. This concludes the review of the Vendors section, but look out for upgrades over time and use the AI assistant to help choose the right vendor mix for your specific audience. Thanks for watching this tutorial on Channel 99 vendor reporting. We'll see you next time in the Channel 99 Training Center.